So the Yankees won. Stop this bleeding. This bleeding. Okay. Um, they stopped themselves from suffering a 10-game losing streak. Let me just give you a little bit of perspective. This is the last time the Yankees had a 9-game losing streak. Okay, it was in 1981, and this was their team for the most part. Okay, John Mayberry played first base. You had Willie Randolph at second base. You had Rick Cerrone, catcher. Roy Smalley at shortstop. Craig Nettles, Swift glove. Craig Nettles at third base. You had Dave Winfield, the stud, in left field. And you had Jerry Mumphrey in center field. Then we had Ken Griffey Sr. in right field. And we had Oscar Gamble as a DH. Top 3 rotation arms. Ron Guidry, Tommy John, and Dave Righetti. And their closer at the time was Goose Gossage. Just to put it in perspective. That was the last time they won. Last time they had a 9-game losing streak. That was the team that they were putting out in the field. So just for perspective, it's a little, they had a couple of infusion star players and then not infusion star players. So, but welcome. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate you all coming on. It always feels better when the Yankees win, doesn't it? And crazy. Freaking crazy. Feeling better, my Consul Yeti. I mean, I got early discharge from the rehab because insurance no longer wanted to cover my stay there. So it became an insurance thing, and it happened really quickly. It might have happened yesterday, and then we got it happen, and we had to fill discharge papers, and I had to get my thank you, Andrea. I had to get it all in order. So I had to get it all in order pretty quickly and get my wife to come get me with the girls and then do all that stuff and get my medicines and everything. So it happened pretty quickly. It was pretty abrupt, but it is what it is. Just happy to be home and no longer out there in a rehab or hospital, whatever. I hate being in those settings. Absolutely. I mean, the people are nice, but I hate being in those settings more than life itself. So, but yeah, feels good to be home, showered, clean, back to home stuff. I can gradually do more home stuff each day. So, but shout out to everybody in. We got Peter in here. We got NFE's in the house to party with NFE, my Consul Yeti. Aiden's here. Sean, Dev, Yankee Mike. Appreciate the kind words, my man. Yeah, I believe I'm glad I'm home too. Aaron Judge, a 3-homer game. What a way to break it. What a way to break it. The 9-game losing streak for a 3-homer game by our star player. Maybe that'll trigger some other and it looks like I hope it triggered some of the other bats. Hope Garrett is okay. Garrett who, Sean? Who are you referring to? What's up, Lapari? What is good? It felt like that yesterday, right? It felt like that. I mean, a much cleaner played game. It felt like they were about to win their next game or so, and it was nice to see that actually happened today. Stop the freaking bleeding. So, ankle or knee? Wait a minute. What am I missing here? Ankle or knee? Oh, I think Pereira will be fine. Just needs an adjustment. Peraza will be fine. And I think once they bring up Austin Wells, which he's on the radar, I think they'll be fine too. So, but it's exactly, Joe. It's about time we can enjoy and exhale a little bit for a night. So, Yankees won. They beat the freaking Nationals. So I'll take That. It always feels better. Always feels better um, when they win. It really, really does. No, chiropractor. What happened here? Man, we got some people, pushing through some migraine through. I'm not sure how much longer I can help. Sean, you got to take care of yourself, man. All right. Migraines are not fun, man. You got to take care of yourself. Make sure you hydrate. Make sure you're doing the things that you need to do to minimize the risk of migraines because they're not fun. They're not fun. Judgment Day. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, Aiden. I'm telling you. Chiropractors. I like chiropractors. And if you can get insurance to pay, then it's definitely worth it. Find an affordable one you can go to for an adjustment. It'd be worth your while. It'd be worth your while. So hopefully get the red tape to get the VA. Yeah, I know. Yeah, a lot of red tape to get the VA to pay for a lot of things, Sean. Yes, indeed. Fresh to see the vets coaching the kids. Yeah. And this is what I'm talking about. The team is, a little bit more cohesive than some folks give them credit for. And you get all these people saying, Boone has lost the locker. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm just figuring out a better way. The veterans are speaking up, right? And becoming more, just better teammates and more, and, better veterans and helping the team in their own way. Because you can't expect Boone to motivate everybody. You can't expect one manager to motivate everybody. This isn't Gene Hackman in Hoosiers, okay? This is not that. That's what captains are for. That's what other teammates are for, right? So, and that's why, it's helpful to have that. A manager can only do so much. Are the Yankees now eliminated from the playoffs contention? Are they mathematically eliminated, Brandon? Haven't heard that yet, but it's, I wouldn't be surprised if they're close. No. Yeah, I love that Frank Sinatra music, baby. Frank's then Yankees need to shut down Judge for the rest of the season. I mean, I think it'll be hard to shut him down after what he did tonight. I really do. So we'll see that. We'll see. We will see. But the losing streak is over, man. Yeah, exactly, man. This the Yankees a lot of us remember and love, right? What's up, Mazza? Mazza's in the house. Loyal member, one of the initial members of the Mafia, along with Billy Branch, the wise one, the Yoda, right? So, yeah, I mean, it'll start coming around. Tyler Talbot, Pereira start coming around. Peraza start coming around. You know, um, and things will just start happening. You know, things will just start happening. Yankee Kyle, man, yeah, man. The people in this people in this family in this community right here are phenomenal. Like I really feel this is one of the best communities out there. I really, really, really do. Really, really shout out to them. Shout out to you, Kyle, for shouting them out. So we appreciate the kind words. Yeah, Joel. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that, my friend, my consigliere. Yeah, give the young guys some time. And I think by doing this, the Yankees are maybe they're, like I said, maybe they're leaking what their plan might be. Like we don't know is it their plan. It's not our plan. It might be maybe it's their plan. We have to confirm that. But like after Cashman, I mean, acknowledging today that the freaking Yankees, the season was a disaster. I could see them wanting to do this, and if it is so, it mimics what the Braves have done. of the last few years. It's bringing up young players, letting them play, letting them develop, letting them stay up here, locking them up to contracts, like, and surrounding it with a couple of with some affordable free agents and some good, controllable, reliable pitching. We'll see if that's the path the Yankees are going to take, because it looks like they're trying to come up with new baby bombers here. I mean, that's what it looks like. I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like. And maybe they'll, the money that they spend will be in pitching. Get two starters, get another reliever, like really, really load up on that rotation in the bullpen, and get some young, dynamic, offensive players. So yeah, Otani left with arm fatigue. But he's got 44 home runs. I think he's going to last more as a hitter than he is in a pitcher. So, Yankee Mike, bro, appreciate the kind words, bro. Appreciate that very much, man. Much love, man. Much love. Yeah, Ortani, got to be careful. Got to be careful. That's what I'm saying. Like, so many folks want him to be, and I think he's going to be the answer for Yankees or other teams. But there's some things that I worry about as it comes to Shohei Otani. It's that type of stuff. Ellie De La Cruz, when he's probably Ellie De La Cruz right now, to me, is the most exciting player in baseball, the most dynamic player in baseball. He really, really is. Right, Schmidt? Good evening, Schmidt. What's good, man? Yeah, I mean, exactly. I mean, this is the type of stuff that affects Shohei Otani's value as a two-way player. I mean, at some point, I think he's just going to be a straight-up hitter. Yeah, I saw that, and if he acknowledged the season was a disaster, and he even said shit happens, like, and I can't believe it. He said a lot of things that a lot of people did not think he would say, but he said them, and so it's refreshing to hear. Refreshing to hear. So now is the point. What are they going to do about that stuff? Because they have to do things about it, multiple things. So this is true too, Billy. I am home now, Chris. Yeah, I got early discharged today. So your fears that the Yankees make the playoffs and how you use that to justify the direction they've taken. Yeah, man, I think. I mean, at this point, it would be like one of the dumbest moves. Doing nothing if they barely make the playoffs would be like a dumb move to me personally, Billy. And I think a lot of fans would probably be outraged if they did nothing. But you could be right. But it sounds as if they're starting to catch the drift in a lot of areas. You know what I mean? Like, I don't buy the whole he's still wondering what, he said that in June. We're in like almost in September now, and people are still using what he said back then when they were in second place as the argument now. Like, they need new material. Please get new material for your already terrible arguments. Like please. No. That's way in the past. He wouldn't say that now. They know better now. People keep running with it though. Yeah, Judge had a Roy Hobbs type. You damn right he did, Davey. Damn right. No, Eli's the definition of. Oh God, yeah, yeah, man. He's one of their top prospects, and they just called up. I forgot his name. They just called up one of their top prospects in number 2 and number 3, who they got in a trade, for, the Luis Castillo trade. They just brought him up too. So definitely an infusion of youth, like in Cincinnati. The Angels are starting to call up some young kids. Um, it's good to see teams start to do that. It really is. And Tampa Bay might have to do that now too. Now that they might lose Juan DeFranco for like ever because of what he's being investigated for, unfortunately. So, but that's on him if it's true. If he's banned from the game, that's on him. Yeah, yeah. I wanted the same thing. And if what the hell Al's going to do? What he's going to evaluate? What changes he will make? I mean, my personal gut tells me, that what I think he should do, and I think it's if they're going to go with this youth offensive movement, then load up in pitching. Get 2 starters to add to Cole. Get 2 relievers to fortify that freaking rotation, fortify that bullpen. No doubt about it, man. No doubt about it, man. Knocking on your front door, Lapari. Oh, we thought it was our front door, but it must have been someone with. Got to be careful out there, Lapari. You got to make sure. I mean, if you have any surveillance cameras, yeah, make sure your door's locked. Absolutely, door's locked, and if you have surveillance cameras, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. And if you have an alarm system, make sure it's armed. Obviously, so Judge and Rizzo, yeah. I mean, the Rizzo, I think, has had the most uh, like reverse impact. I mean, at least Judge is showing signs of life. He's showing signs of productivity. Rizzo, I mean, it's like once he collided with freaking Tatis, it's almost as if he lost the ability. He forgot how to play baseball. So, you know what I mean? Which is crazy, man. I'm not on the IEL, baby. Not on IEL anymore, man. Mm-mm. No, sir. Damn right, Sean. Broken record don't work. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sevi looked as good as he needed to today. But we need to see that more consistently from Sevi. That's not going to save his career here in New York. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, he surprised me too. Pleasantly surprised me, Billy, what he said today. And huge admission. This is why people don't think he's going to do that, but he did it, right? And people still trash him and trash him and trash him. You know, again, I expect to hear that from him instead of how. Obviously, still, I think to this day. So, but he said, like shit happens. This team was a disaster. This year, 2023 was a disaster. Like, he acknowledged the things that we all know, and it turned out to be that way. What are you gonna do? Deny the obvious? So it's good, man. I'll take that. I will take that. So credit to Cashman for doing that. Credit to him for that. Yankees bringing up Russell. I'm guessing, Ollie. I'm guessing a wild guess, probably when the rosters expand in September. So probably another week or so. I'm guessing. That's my wild guess, man. Joe, man, appreciate it. I'm excited to be home with my girls too, man. I'll be here, man. You know that, man. I'll be here for the final push. Damn right I will be. Damn right. Yeah, Rizzo's taking BP. Yeah, we need some kind of because if you don't put him on the 60-day, you get him off the 40, call up Andres Chaparro, like get an immediate replacement, right, Joe? And that's what I would do. No, it's you know they can make the playoffs next year. Yes, they can, Talbot, if they make the right moves. Yes, they can. Ah, CeeLo finally win. Damn right, Rick. Had it turned into a 10-game winning streak, it would have been the first 10-game winning streak since like 1913. That's the year that they changed their names from Highlanders to the Yankees. It's like 110 years ago, which is crazy. Franco apparently had some relationships with minors, some like young kids, like 14 and some other news and all that stuff. So he's being investigated in Dominican Republic. He's being investigated in Major League Baseball, who's already put him on. Tampa Bay's already put him on at leave, administrative leave, and all this stuff. So his career might be over if this turns out to be what we're hearing that it might be. Got to prove it though, but that's some pretty awful speculation if it's just speculation. No. Well, that's the truth. That's the truth too, Billy. And maybe he's allowed to be a little bit more forthcoming with that type of stuff. Maybe Hal's admitting like, shit, I gotta let Cashman kind of do what he needs to do here. I already blocked him at the trade deadline. You know, I mean, you might be right. I don't know if everybody in front office is getting it, but more people, the right people, are getting it, right? So it's going to be interesting to see what they do. Yeah, his conference was informal. I mean, nothing we don't already know. Yes, but he's finally admitting what we know, what the fans have been saying for a while, and that's not only for the Yankees. That's just big for a lot of GMs and big for a lot of higher position people in baseball organizations. So it's refreshing for Cashman to say it. You know, 'cause so many people keep saying, "Oh, the Cashman ego, 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 Cashman ego, ego, ego." You know, and it's so tired. It's such a weak argument. That's what people keep saying. It's the Cashman ego, this ego, that ego, that. I don't know about that. Hmm. He doesn't want fans to have Cashman sucks night. And I think you might be right, and I think cover his own ass. Maybe, and I think maybe he's just admitting it too. Like, one way or the other, it's out. It's out. So, how long do you got to be a fan of your channel to be your Yeti? You are my constant Yeti, man. Anthony Parr, you are my constant Yeti, bro. Yes, man. You are that, bro. You've earned that title, my man. One of the more loyal family members of 161 The Party, so you've earned that title. Playing with a concussion for 2 months. Yeah, that's what it looks like, Talbot. That's what it looks like. Uh, Post concussion syndrome. Yeah, I mean, it would have been wise to put him on the IL a long time ago. I don't think Sevy will be signed by the Yankees, and if I'm with you, I don't think he should be. I don't think he will be. I think they need to go in another direction, even if they somehow sneak into the wild card. Maybe Hal sees the Cashman and Bruno taking a lot of heat, and he basically gave them permission to start covering them. So maybe Billy, I don't know. I don't know, but I mean, Boone needed tonight. The team needed tonight. We needed tonight. So I'll take the little wins you know when we can get them. I know because they're not happening that often. So I'll take them when we can get them. Because a lot of people are running around with their hair on fire. Think the world's over because the Yankees are in last place and the 9-game losing streak. This is unfamiliar territory. It's been 40 years. Very unfamiliar territory for the Yankees. So people are very out of sorts about it. So, and I get it, man. I get it. Totally get that. But I think you're right too, Joel. I excuse me, Tyler. I give him credit too for admitting that. I'm with you too, Joel. This puts more responsibility on Hal for Cash to be so candy. Yeah, he's got to put on his big boy pants. He's got to act like the owner of the Yankees. This isn't the owner of the Toledo Mudhounds, right? This isn't freaking like independently. This is the New York freaking Yankees. So, me too, Sean. I am very glad I'm home. Nice to see Sevy get an ovation. You damn right. Damn right. They want reasons to cheer their players. I mean, they really, really do. The fans, they really, really do. And I'll give that to most Yankee fans. No, Herman is a question. I would imagine Herman's got another year left. I'm guessing they're going to try and trade him this offseason. Like I said, if I'm them, I would bring in 2 new starting pitchers to replace Herman, to replace Severino, and keep going. Yeah, JT, maybe it will loosen up the guys. Give them an opportunity to kind of play with a little reckless abandon. Less pressure. Yep. Yeah. You're damn right, JT. That's a good point. That's a good point. It's a great point. That's a great freaking point, man. You damn right it felt good, Ken. Felt good. Felt real good. Kind of real good. No. Took a page. Yeah, I mean, we can say they took the page out of the Mets. I don't know if it was their intention or they did, it wasn't, but I don't care. But they did. They did what the Mets did. So, I mean, Sean, go feel better, man. Go feel better, really. Um, get in the dark too. Cover your eyes. Get in the dark. It usually helps with migraines too. Ali would be kind of improbable, but awesome if the Yankees made a late season run right now. Be kind of awesome. We'll see. We will see. No. Yeah, I mean, and if he's right too, they can only avoid reality for so long. We the fans know what's up. No. I also think it's um up to the fans to at the very least give them credit where it's due. So like tonight, doesn't make you a Cashman lover or a Boone lover, despite what other people might say. Don't worry about what other people say. That's just noise. It's clueless noise. You know, there's nothing wrong with giving somebody credit where it's due. Nothing at all. I like Highlanders better than Knickerbockers, Peter. I personally, I do. Personally, yeah, it's awful. See, like, what happened with Wander Franco, man? It's just, it's freaking. I mean, it's disturbing. It really is, and I'm hoping that it's not true, but it looks like that it might be because we keep getting multiple sources, and it's just, it's like, oh shit, this is gonna be an ugly situation for this kid who just signed a $200+ million deal. I mean, he might lose all that. He might lose all that. Uh, well, that's true too, Billy. Yeah, the writing on the wall's gotten too big and ugly to ignore. Yeah, it was staring him in their face, every day. And Judge, yeah, he did put them on their back. Put them on their back tonight, saying, follow me, boys. And Severino held him down. He followed suit. So I'll take that. Now, are they going to build off of that? We'll see. We'll see. So, oh, Terry Funk passed away. That sucks, Dev. My condolences to the Funk family. He's one of my favorites. Yes, we do, Joel. Yes, we do. Dang right. Yes, they do. Especially the ones in this family right here. Know that, baby. For Gambino, welcome. Yeah, got home today. It's a breath of fresh air to be home. It really is. Recovery's going day by day, a little bit more, a little better each day. So I'll take, um, small amounts of progress every day. Uh, I hope T Drake. I mean, I hope that's right. Seeing Landry gets the. I hope he does. Like, I hope he just, you know, goes on a freaking uh, Conan the Barbarian tour. Like, I really do. Hope he does that. So I think what do you call it? Peraza will find his offensive. I mean, I think they need to put him in the right position too. But like, his fielding is the elite, no doubt about it. But I do think he'll find his offensive rhythm. But they have to let him play consistently to the point because he found it in AAA, and he did find it when they played him last year around the playoffs. So he had the majors. So I think he will. I'm confident in that, Anthony. To what level we don't know, but I think he'll. I think he'll find his bat. I do. So signs of clear direction. We don't know yet, Sailor. That's a good question. I don't think they'll do a 3-year rebuild, so I don't think they'll need to. I mean, they have the resources and the wherewithal to have like a 2009 uh, type off season and just get everybody they need in one off season. They have the resources to do that. So the question is, will they do it? I don't know. I don't know. No, that's the question. Will they do it? I saw Terry Funk live too. He was also in Over the Top, the arm wrestling movie with Stallone. Yankees had him the first time. I think Babe Ruth. Maybe I think Babe Ruth. Man, custom. Love your confidence there. I mean, can you imagine that? Could you imagine that? It'd be freaking nuts if they went that deep into the postseason. It'd be freaking nuts. Perez help load the bases for Judge. Yeah, yeah. I mean, they're contributing in their own way, finding their roles and finding how they can be valuable contributors to this team. They're going to need more than 2 nights. So, like Volpe's finding his niche on the team, these guys will find theirs. Just like any other young kid that comes up to who they give a legitimate shot to will find his niche too. So, um, you know, uh, it's going to be really interesting to see what they do. That's for damn sure. And I'm with you too, Anthony Miller. I think Cashman said the right things. Well, we'll see over the winter. Maybe he's like prefacing the work that they need to do this winter, prefacing that it's it'll be quiet for a while, but then we're going to strike and make a lot of moves. Like we just don't know. We hope so, but we'll see. You know, somebody's doing construction. Anthony, man, get out there and ask him to quiet down, man. Dude, you're my consigliere, Joe. You are my consigliere. You know that. My Tom Hagen. You're my Silvio. I only have one consigliere. That's you, Joe. That's you. You know that. Don't forget it, Joel. Don't forget that. Joe from Bucks County. All right, man. But I think management can change the culture to leaving using their farm system and not always like. I think they're gonna have to improve their player development side of the farm, Joseph. I do like their drafting, their player development, just that type of um, implementation. I think is going to be a wise idea for this Yankees. My very first subscriber on this channel. Well, it's a good question, Davey. I have to go back and look. I don't off the top of my head. I probably should. My very first, Davey, I'm not sure. I wasn't sure that we were going to get to this point, but we're here, and I'm grateful for that. So, um, Yoda, giving you titles, Yoda. You think it would be safe to say that your Godfather can quiver? Nah, you're more. Let me see. I mean, Tom Hagen's the consigliere. That's my Joel. Billy, you're more the Well, you're kind of more like the Michael Corleone. He's the wise one. Um, the wise one. So if you know if you and Joel, I think can occupy the top two spots. Michael and Tom Hagen. I mean, it doesn't get any more important than that, Billy. I would say as the wise one. He's definitely not Fredo. Fredo wasn't the wise one. Sonny wasn't the wise one. Tom Hagen was the he was the consigliere, like he was one of the most important. But like Michael is more calculated. He's more. He's to me again. Michael and Tom are the two big spots that um, the two big spots. So you and Joel occupy the two big spots, man. Yeah, I mean, I think Sevy will pitch himself into some kind of contract. I don't know what kind, but some kind. It feels freaking awesome waiting to be home. Awesome. Yeah, I would not gamble on Sevy even as a number five Rob personally. So I would bring in two new stars and just take a chance on Randy Vasquez or somebody like that. That's what I would do. Last time in the last I mean last place, man, I was single digits. Davey, single digits years old. And when they were in last place. I think. Yeah, I think I was single digits. I think. Yeah, I think Herman's days are done too. I don't know if he's a victim of sexual harassment. We're hearing that like they're trying to get money out of him. Blah blah blah. We just don't know yet. Was a victim of sexual harassment. Harassment more to him than his job. That's a good point, Peter. I mean, it sounds like it might be right. Harassment was more important than his job. I like how you wordsmith that one, Peter. That's a good one. Yeah, intense team meeting. I mean, even Volpe spoke up. So, and it was nice to see the young kid show that much poise and maturity and all that stuff. So it's nice to see. Show some leadership there. To not go to any of the three games for the first time in 30 years. Damn. Yeah, I know. I mean, it was a rough series in Atlanta. Atlanta's very good. The Braves are very freaking good. They're one of my favorites to win the World Series. Tired Corvettes in the house. Yeah, 3 jacks, 6 ribbies from Judge. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Same here, Billy. I'm like giggles and shit over here to being home. Like really just happy to be home. He's beat a cramp team. Yeah, I don't know about that yet. It's nice to see them stop this bleeding. Really, so we'll see. But I don't know about a run, but we'll see. The Yankees have to follow this up with another good game. Which is not the easiest thing in the world for these guys to do. That's right, man. That's right, T. Drake. Yankees won on my day back. Good. You know, Yankees Braves game in Atlanta in '98. Wells was the Yankees are nice. That's a magical year for the Yankees, Peter. Magical year for the Yankees. Doug the movie. Highlanders. Yeah, Billy. Yeah, Billy. I think Terry Francona is going to manage. No, I do not think he'll manage the Yankees. Huh. I don't think he'll manage the Yankees. I just don't with Parry. And there's names being floated around right now. I just don't think he'll be. If Boone gets replaced, I'm not. I doubt it'll be for Terry Francona. It'll be someone else. Damn right. And if he wanted DeFranco, waste of talent, you got that right, man. You got to know better, man. You got to know better. Like 14 years. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Don't give me this thing. The Latin women more mature. Don't go there. Okay. I had a friend who did the same thing. He was like in his 30s, and he was, marrying his like 16-year-old third cousin, and more. Stop with the baloney. Stop. That's a statutory situation. Period. Stop with their more mature garbage. All right. Stop. Stop. No. It's a lame excuse. Really, really bad excuse. No. Thank you, retired war vet. And I'll wrap this up in a minute, too, gang. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, it feels good to be home, man. Nice. September 19th, with your friend got season. Nice, Wink. Nice. Cheer them good, man. Cheer them home. Cheer them damn to a win, man. Yeah, I didn't know Terry Funk, man. That's a shame. He's a good wrestler. He was also in Roadhouse with Patrick Swayze, so beloved wrestler. Beloved wrestler. Old school, dude's a legend. Fire Cashman chants were very loud. I know I'm hearing it a lot today. And the Fire Boom Cat chants. Yeah. Yeah. Steels, what's up, brother? Yeah, back home, baby. Back home, baby. The renovation's going nicely, man. House is going from like 1,700 square feet to almost 4,000, so it's a significant project. It really is. No, he does have some. He's got a big arm, and somebody will gamble on his big arm, Severino. Somebody will gamble on his big arm, I think. So, you know what I mean? But it's good to see you back on here. Steals, man. Yeah, it's good to see you on, bro. Good to see you on. Yeah, hope he looks good. Proud of his work. I think he's had a solid rookie year. He's finding his spot, his place on this team, what type of shortstop he's going to be for the Yankees, and um, yeah, I'm happy to see Volpe, coming along. Stats aren't super flashy, but they don't need to be. His contributions are, I think underappreciated too, to a degree too. And but yeah, man, yeah, rest in peace to Terry Funk, man. Yeah, I would still put Peraza at short and Volpe at second. I think that's the best double play combination, right? So I think it's a good one. I think it's a good one. Peraza and Volpe, short and second. So I'm happy with that combo. I am. Yeah. Play some of the kids. See how many we think will stick as major leaguers, and that way they'll get a better idea of who they might need to sign as complementary players, complementary teammates. You know what I mean? Other positions. So we'll see. We'll see what they do. Yeah, man, we miss you too, Steels, bro. We miss you, bro. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's good to have you back, man. It's good to be back. Good to have you back. So, yeah, baby. Winky feels great to be home, man. Renovations are going well. Renovations are going well. I mean, it's a lot of work, but it's getting done. It's getting done. Dude, you can bodyguard me on a female. I got you be my Hannah Gracie, bro. You be my freaking Hannah Gracie bodyguard. I'll take that, man. I will take that. Ah, remind me of Hannah and a thing. Remind me of Hannah, man. Just the laid back demeanor, the chill attitude, the outgoingness, and the way I think you'd roll. Like you'd roll pretty smoothly. So, to me, that's a great combo. Great freaking combo. Yep. Peraza's infield versatility is an asset, no doubt about it. We're going to need a third baseman next year. We'll need a third baseman, that's for darn sure. Uh, yeah, Yankees stopped this. They stopped this bleeding. That's for damn sure, Pedro. Thank you, A. Michael. I appreciate that. I have not. I've never played fantasy football before, but I've been like itching to play recently. It's something I think I want to start to incorporate on my football channel. I think a lot of people would probably be um, what do you call it? Probably would want to do it. So I'm thinking of incorporating into the channel. Clemens is another one, man. Loyalty, badass Billy. You could be Clemenza. You could totally be Clemenza, man. You're one of the OGs, Lapari, so you rank up high. You rank up high, bro. There's no rank. I don't rank, man. You're in the top tier, bro. Top tier. Last time we finished it, it's been a while, Tyler. Tyler, in a while. They got a small window with the man to turn it around, so we'll see if they actually do it. We'll see. The Nationals are sneaky better than people think. Say, you know. Hope you said they're not having fun on and off the field. Winning changes that. Winning does change that. See, that's right. Damn right. No doubt, Lapari. Have a great night, my man. Be safe. Be well. And again, I'll wrap this up in a minute too, so I can go and get to bed myself. Back in the element, Joe, man. You know that, baby. Back with the girls. We're happy to see Daddy. I'm happy to see them. I'm happy to see my wife. It's just feels like home again. So you know that, Billy. Back in New York Groove, that's always, man. Always, baby. Texas will probably click the tires and say, "Yeah, I could see that. I could see that." Damn right, man. Yankees win. Damn right, baby. Shot. If they win 26-10, they can finish. It depends on what's going to get the final wild card spot. 26-10 would be pretty damn ambitious, but you know, we'll see. I would say one day at a time. So I would say the same thing, Robert. Wrapping out, brother. Always, I love having you on in a few minutes. You know that. 2024 Yankees starting outfield could be Judge, Peraza, Pereira. Peraza? That'd be an interesting one. I think Perez would be in the infield. You'd probably put Dominguez in the outfield for 2024 retired Well, who knows what they're thinking? Who knows? Who knows, man? But yeah, wrap it. Yeah, I'll wrap this up too, Joe. Have a great night. Momentum. Yeah, oh god, if they win 10 straight, it'd be freaking phenomenal right now. It'd be awesome. But they got 3 against Tampa, 4 against Detroit, and then 3 against Houston. Those are the next 10 games in this road trip. So they got a rough road trip coming up. But you never know. You never know. But I'll be back here tomorrow. Talk about Tampa Bay. So I appreciate all you coming on. Thanks so much for your support. Peace and love to all of you. Have a great night. And my crew again. Much love to the best family out there. Really, really, really love all of you. Hit that thumbs up on the way out if you don't mind. It's always helpful. It's greatly appreciated. And I will talk to you tomorrow.